Welcome all, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and I am a 33-year-old cash budgeter. Today we are going to be cash stuffing my fiance's second paycheck of May, which was for May 14th. He gets paid bi-weekly on Fridays and he is going to be cash stuffing a total of $782. So we have it all here. And I apologize in advance if you can hear my dog chewing on his treat that I just got him. He is going to be doing that. Today is May 15th, which is a Friday, so I am not going to be doing my wallet. I do it every Sunday to follow my work week, but this is going to be for my second week, so that's in there. But we are going to be adding to eat out. We're going to be adding $20, and so now we have $60, and this would be for next week starting on Sunday. I'm trying to kind of reframe and rebudget how we work because I'm so used to doing my cash budget for me and my daughter. I am a mother to a 12-year-old preteen, and I have been cash budgeting since 2022, and so it's been hard to kind of adjust my budget to include my fiance, to include him in our budget, and to like include his finances. And so we're trying to see how we can incorporate his fund into our spending, if that makes sense, because when we eat, we all eat together. So, you know, we're trying to figure it out. So if this changes later on, then we're still working on it. So now Eat Out still has 60. This is my gas. Groceries, we are putting 150. And I'm sorry if you hear me breathing. I am suffering from allergies, and it's bad. Allergies have been bad this year, and I feel like I have a cold. So now in groceries, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 55. So 155. And I did just go to Costco, so this is basically gone at this point. I just used my debit card to pay for it all. Household is going to be getting 10. So now in here we have 50. And I don't think we need anything anytime soon. Miscellaneous is mine. And then he doesn't cash stuff any of the bills back here. So we're done with this. So now we're going to go into this binder, and I did move some things around to give him his own section and to kind of separate a few things so I'm not all over the place when it comes to stuffing his wallet. So this is now going to be his section and sinking funds, and also holiday in the back. So for his Harry Potter envelope, we're putting a total of $80. And originally this was supposed to be for his games, but he said he wanted to be his spending instead of just games. So that's why we're adding it all into here. 20, 40, 60, 80. So now in his spending envelope, he has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 41, 42, 43, and 44. 144 in here. In his Easy Pass, we're going to add $10. And I think that's it for this portion, for this binder. So he doesn't have a lot of envelopes, so I didn't want to give him a whole binder when he can just share one and give him a little section for it. So this is the binder I added, and before my sister comes for me, this is not a new binder. I already had this binder. I'm just bringing it back into the system. So this is going to be my pets section, and in the back we're going to have my sinking funds, but also generalized house sinking funds. So we are going to be adding 2 furniture, $240. And he wants a new computer table, so that's what we're saving up for here. So now in furniture we have $60 in here, and I think that's it. We are still going into my binder, which is, this one's my personal and my savings challenge binder. We are going to be adding to our 100 envelope, which we're going to be adding 200 into here, 102. So now in our 100 envelope challenge, we have 1,000, 2,000, 500 in the bank, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,100. So 3,100 in here. We'll do 29, 71, 70, and 30. We are more than halfway there, which is awesome. So we have 3,100, and you'll see me do some some condensing in here, probably off camera, since I'll explain what I'm going to do in our engagement party fund. So we are done with this binder. So next we can go into, this is still going to be my daughter's and my family binder. So my daughter's section's here, and then back here we have family. So we have family fun, date night, and outings. So he is going to be adding to date night $50, which we did 20, 40, 50. So now in date night we have 50, 70, 90, and 100. And to be honest, this is basically gone because we went out to eat yesterday on our day off. And then outing is going to be getting 15. And this one I said is going to be for our World Cup day. For when we go to the World Cup game, we are going to be spending. So we need to have that ready. So now in our outings, we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and $60. And I still don't have a goal for this. I'm hoping just as much as we can until that date. So that is it for this binder. And last but not least, we have our wedding binder, which in here we are going to be stuffing our engagement party. So we are doing a total of 200 in here. So yeah, 100 and 200. And this is where I'm gonna do some condensing. So I have our wedding cake to pay for, which I just realized it's only either Zelle or Venmo, which I'm uncertain I need cash in my bank account to send that versus a credit card payment. So I have to transfer out that fee from my high yield into my debit account and then pay it. So I'm going to do that off camera. So you'll see our placeholders move around. And the goal is to keep all the cash in cash because the rest of the vendors, which are our photographer, which is my cousin, and our DJ, which is my cousin's husband, is going to be paid in cash. And so I want to have that, although we don't have an invoice yet. I'm still waiting on that, but our goal is to keep saving as much cash as we can until June. And then I also noted here Costco, because we want to buy our beverages from Costco, which we need cash for. And so now in our engagement party, we have 1,100 in our high yield savings, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me hold this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 9, 50, 70, 90, and 2,000. So this is 2,000 all saved up for, for our engagement party. So you'll see that go down in a little bit because I have to pay for the cake before June 10th, I believe. So I have to do that, and that's going to come out of here. That way we also kind of know what we have and what we're working with. And then last but not least is the groom's envelope. He's going to get the leftover of $7 because we do have to start saving up for his outfit, which he does not have yet. So we'll do that. And then the reason why I don't cash stuff these other envelopes, I have like ceremony photography, is because we're doing our 100 envelope challenge. And so I think maybe once we're done with that 100 envelope, we'll either reallocate it all into this binder or simply just make the payments if the time comes. Otherwise, there's no need for me to actually cash stuff in here. So that's why. And that is it for this cash stuffing. So short and sweet, but to the point of we're cash stuffing what we can and to our priorities. And so if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.